Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to touch up a bumper and in the hood. Sometimes front bumpers and back bumpers have a little bit of damage, and it's good to just give it a coat of paint. So we're going to show you how to do that next, make this car look a little newer. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this rough paint right here. See, it's kind of coming off the car, and so we're going to take it and we're going to take some 80 grit sandpaper and just sand down the edges so they feel a little smoother. And this one is kind of excessive, so I'll have to sand a little bit, but as I go through, I'll go through the steps. It's really not that hard, and usually you only have to use a scuff pad. And you scuff the bumper down, you tape it all off, and you paint it, and it grows really quickly. So we're going to come back after we have it all sanded down and show you what we're talking about. As you can see, we sanded down all the rough spots where the paint was peeling so we get a smooth edge. So we'll tape off the headlight and the side marker and the tire, and I'm going to go ahead and smooth out this on the hood as well, and then tape off the hood and paint the hood as well. So when we're done, we'll come back and we'll show you what we did. Hey guys, okay, now we're back. We did a little bit of sanding. As you can see, we smoothed out all the spots that had chips and rough spots. You just want to smooth them out so when you put the new coat of paint on, it won't show. You can also see that we've taped everything off and getting it ready for paint. What we're using is this 3M hand masker. And if you don't have one of these and you're touching up cars, it's very nice to have. It just pulls out, it rips off, and then you can very easily, line it up on a panel to cover things up with, and it makes it easier than going to ripping up newspapers and trying to tape them on. And this just makes really quick work of it. They come at Home Depot or Lowe's, and you can get these papers in any size you want. You can get it in a 12-inch, 36-inch, whatever you need it for the job. So highly recommended. It's going to save you a lot of time. Another thing too, when you're painting around tires, just take a thin garbage bag and cut it up, and then you can put it over the tire. So when you're painting, you won't get any paint on the tire. Then you can easily just take them off, throw them out, or reuse them. Okay, so you have your car all taped up, and you want to make sure that your paint is scuffed down so the new paint will adhere to it. So these Scotch-Brite pads are really great. They're really fine, and they're easy to use. You can use them over and over again. And if you notice this little, the shiny part right here, you'll notice that when I go over it, you just want to get it to where it's dull and there's no shininess left. So you want it to look like that. From here to here. You want it to have no shine. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over this whole panel and make sure that it's very even and that we've gotten all the shininess off of the panel. You're going to want to repeat this on every panel just to make sure that when you spray your new coat that it's going to stick on and it's going to be smooth. After we get it nice and smooth, before the paint, what we want to do is we want to apply some wax and tar remover. And what is this going to do it's going to take all the contaminants off the top, so when we spray it, we won't have any contamination in the paint. It'll make the paint adhere better, and it'll have a nicer finish. So you're just going to apply a little bit. I like to use it in a spray bottle so I can get a good even coat. And you don't have to worry about putting it on too thick. Then what you're going to do is just simply wipe it with a clean paper towel. And then go over it a couple of times. Stuff I like to use is by Rust-Oleum, and it's a wax and tar remover. So in the next video, what we're actually going to do is start spraying this car, and I'll give you a few tips on how to use just regular spray paint. There's two different kinds that we use, and one is a duplicolor, and you can get this at pretty much any auto parts store, AutoZone, Pet Boys, things of that nature. And it actually sprays on really nice. Another one that we use, and this is from a local paint supplier. I don't know if you'll be able to get this exact brand, but at paint companies, they should be able to mix you up an exact color that you need for your car to match. So when you are spraying different panels, it will match pretty well to the rest of the car. Hey guys, this is Ray, and I just want to thank you for watching my videos. And if you like my videos, you should go to carflippinguniversity.com, and there's a lot of other videos pertaining to automobiles in any aspect. So buying and selling vehicles, fixing vehicles, diagnosing vehicles. We have a lot of information. Even if you don't flip cars, you'll find a lot of information in there, extremely useful. We've been doing this for a very, very long time, and we've simplified the process. So highly recommend that you go to carflippinguniversity.com. Go in there now, and I'll see you on the inside.